Hey guys, welcome back to Lifestyle of the Plebe and Nameless. I'm Joan.
And I'm Coco.
Today we're doing a Money Heist reaction and review.
Money Heist Korea. And Joan's never seen Money Heist, the original one from Spain. I've seen the Spain one. It's one of my favorite episodes, La Casa de Papel.
The first impression of this series is such a thriller. It literally keeps you on my toes. Even though it's set in 2025, a period where possibly we can see the North and South forming a joint economic area, but you could see them throwing shades at capitalism.
Yeah, it's definitely a dystopian society. Because at first you see the main character, she idolizes South Korea, right? Like, she loves BTS.
Yes. And I like how they played the song DNA. It's in her blood that she wants to go to South Korea. It's in her blood that she was in the North Korean army. She has it in her to carry out the task that she has to do in this series.
And once she gets to South Korea, she realizes it's not all that.
She gets taken advantage of, like all of the illegal immigrants that go to that area. And she's stuck with a huge loan from the loan sharks.
And they take advantage of the women.
Yes.
And so she becomes a thief. Which makes me think, like, we see the professor recruiting her. Why did he recruit her? Like, we see that he recruits the crew and everyone has a specialty. What's her specialty?
But she's the one that unconditionally listens to the professor.
But the professor wouldn't have known that when he recruited her. So it makes me wonder, like, what did he see in her? Other than her army training, like you said. Like, she's a good shot. She's otherwise just, like, a thief, and a new one at that.
You know how, like, their plan, you can't kill anyone, and you gotta make sure that no one gets hurt?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she has that righteousness in her over all the other people. She had to, like, revenge for that coworker.
Oh, you mean, like, she's good at following orders? Because she got that army training in her.
And right before the professor recruited her, like, she was about to suicide. And I like how they showed, like, a church sign, and then she got saved.
Okay, so he's like her savior.
Yeah.
I see. That could be what's made her join him.
I see a lot of imagery in here.
Yeah. He's also like, you want to change the world. It's just blind trust in him, like from the beginning. It's kind of weird.
We find out that the professor's plan is to target the Mint, and he wants 4 trillion wons.
And the building was so pretty. I liked it. I was like, that's so cute. But right away, I was thinking, okay, this is so similar to the original Money Heist.
Is it an exact copy?
Not an exact copy, but I feel like a lot of the main storylines are the same. Even, like, down to their names.
Oh, like the locations of the cities?
Yeah.
So was that a disappointment for you?
It was. I was thinking they would be more creative with their Korean version instead of just copying everything from the original.
But me watching it, like, as a first-time Money Heist viewer, it was still very, like,
Oh, yeah.
thrilling for me.
I'm sure. I was trying to put my mind into, like, a first-time watcher. Like, oh, this would be so cool. Like, you get all these flashbacks to the professor training them, and then what's going on in the present with them robbing the Mint.
Like, it made me suck into the story more. Because I wasn't, like, just focused on one point. Like, they brought me back to, like, different timelines.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle piece. That's definitely what I enjoy with the original one, and that's what they did with this one, too.
They also introduced us to the director of the Mint.
I do not like him.
We found out that he has an affair with his secretary, or this girl.
I don't know who she is. I'll just call her the Mint Lady.
He took advantage of her since she's from the north, saying that she'll bring her family over. But turns out that he was just having an affair with her.
But then she pretends she's pregnant.
Yeah. And then he says, heck no, I have a vasectomy.
But then I was thinking, well, there is like a 0.1% chance that it could happen. So was she really lying?
I think she's lying.
Okay, so you don't think she's really pregnant?
Yeah, I think she's lying. I felt that it was, like, super interesting because the vice director, he's from North Korea. He saw her walking into his office and he was just, like, shaking his head.
Because he knows he's a pig. Like, he goes into his office and starts watching porn. That's so disgusting. The Spain one had a character named Arturo, and I hated him. And this is definitely their Arturo. I cannot stand him. I hope they get rid of him.
You know how they have like North and South Korea? Like just basically two opposing like forces trying to work together. What's the one from Spain?
It's different. Like I said, like the main storyline is the same, but like the details, like the background behind it is a little different. They do put a little Korean spin to it.
With their history.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
But the main things that are moving the plot forward, it's like the same.
We get to the part where the whole group executes their plan and breaks into the mint.
But I thought it was kind of clumsy, like with the girls at the front coming in through the metal detectors.
They basically saw everything that was going through it. The security.
I just didn't think that was well prepped for the professor.
Because technically she could have hit that button.
Like, a lot could have gone wrong right in the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she didn't catch that dude in time to push the button.
Yes.
So, I was kind of disappointed about that. I was like, y'all prep for this. Why is it so clumsy?
But they did everything well, like the guys outside.
Yeah. They pretty much just kind of got lucky.
I felt it was so funny whenever the schoolgirl, she was in the bathroom and she hears gunshots and she like walks out the door like what's going on?
Right?
I would have done that.
No, she runs back in.
I would have peed my pants. They took control of the mint super quickly and they rounded up everyone.
What did you think of their outfit?
Oh, it was cute.
Cute? You don't think it's like ominous?
It's not totally red. It's like reddish pink.
Okay, we're not talking about the shade. You're breaking down the actual shade of red.
I thought their jumpsuit was cute, but their mask was scary.
Yeah, I feel like it's creepy. Salvador Dali.
Is it like a Hispanic origin?
It's a painter.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know Salvador Dali?
No.
Joan. This girl doesn't know Salvador Dali.
When did Salvador Dali ever show up in K-dramas?
Okay, let's move on from that little tidbit. So they hurry up and grab all the money from the vault, and they go out there to alert the police by pushing that button.
Yeah, I was just very dumbfounded by that.
I was so confused, like, why didn't the police already know that the mint got taken? Even though none of the people inside, they kept them from pushing the security button. Aren't there security guards outside to see, like, all of a sudden the doors are shut in the mint? How do they not know? Like, why were they clueless? That was crazy, right? You would expect better security at the mint, like to have guards stationed outside.
Like multiple levels of security.
Yes.
The show must go on. I mean, that was part of the plan to alert the cops.
Yeah.
But then there was only 2 cop cars, or just 1.
So you were expecting more
I was
cops
expecting
to show
more
up.
cops
Like
to
a
show up
whole
whenever the
SWAT
security.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe in Korea it's not like in the U.S. Because in the U.S. there would be a whole SWAT team showing up at the door.
Yeah, because they start shooting. I was like, oh, there's only like 2.
Yeah. And the funny thing was the professor told them to just shoot in the air. And I was thinking, well, what about the cops shooting at them? Like, they're clearly going to shoot at them. You just want them to shoot in the air?
It's so weird.
So obviously they get shot. Well, Rio does.
I felt like Rio was like intentionally trying to get shot. Because he like paused.
You think so?
Yeah, he paused like right in the middle and they're like, Rio, what are you doing? Like, you should be hiding. I felt like he purposely took the bullet.
I thought he just was dumb and was like a deer in headlights, got caught out there and didn't know what to do.
Possibly.
Like, he was gonna pee his pants.
Yeah.
But luckily, none of them got hurt and they go back into the mint.
It was really smart that, like, they brought a whole bunch of their jumpsuits with them and made everyone put it on. Like, that was such a smart move.
That is a good move.
And it was so funny whenever they were all blindfolded and then the director, he accidentally, like, peeks.
He did not accidentally peek. He did it on purpose.
And Berlin was like, come on, take it off. Look at me.
Like, Berlin got Arturo's number.
He's so funny.
He's Arturo in my head.
The authorities find out that the mint is taken over by thieves.
Finally.
So they form like a special task force between the North and the South.
Yeah.
And we have the South Korean negotiator lady come in. She seems like very smart and like badass.
She does have a resume, yeah.
Yes. And then she's also working with this guy from North Korea. He's like, well, I heard that your ex-husband was like a politician.
Yeah, he's like looking down on her.
Yeah, like, you only got this job because of your ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, you know what my nickname is? They call me the sun because those who talk about me, they all shrivel up and die.
She takes down the misogynist.
So they begin negotiations with the professor, and he lets slip that there's only 4 hostages.
So then the North Korea guy is like, well, we're just going to go in then. We don't
Like,
need
if
to
there's only
negotiate.
4 of them.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. Like, how can they just believe him?
They don't know what level of prep he went into this with. Like, they think that right now he's just some bank robbers.
Mhm.
Like, run-of-the-mill bank robbers that are just dumb enough to rob the mint.
So the negotiator, she takes off. Well, they kick her out.
Yeah, she goes to eat at the cafe. And we see the name of the cafe is Cafe Bella Ciao. And that has significance. They named it that on purpose because the original La Casa de Papel.
What does that mean?
Bella Ciao is the name of a song.
Okay.
And it's a song to inspire revolution in Italy. So, a big, big Easter egg. I loved it. I was like, Cafe Bella Ciao, did you see that?
It seems very, like, revolutionary based on what they're trying to do. Because the professor's like, we want the whole world watching us.
We're gonna change the world, yes.
So what is his, like, revolution against?
Well, you'll see. You gotta keep watching. You gotta keep watching. I can't just tell you everything.
Okay. A revolution against capitalism.
Possibly. The professor does tell the team the only people that got rich from the North and the South coming together is the rich people, the rich getting richer. They didn't take care of the little people.
Right.
So I think that's what he's doing.
So whenever the negotiator goes to his cafe, that's whenever he knows that the North has the upper hand in the task force.
Yeah.
So they go ahead and prep for an infiltration. So then they make everyone guard the doors with fake guns so they can't tell who's who. And then I can't believe they like made them live broadcast on YouTube.
That was funny because of the ambassador's daughter.
Yeah.
Because once they know she's in there, they're like, shoot, we can't go in and kill everyone because what if she gets hurt? That's bad relations.
Yeah.
But did you think it was creepy that the professor has a relationship with the negotiator lady?
This is very creepy.
I thought that was very creepy.
Like, he found her
Yeah.
and he's trying to date her.
Pretends he likes her.
I'm interested in her story because she's a single mom. And it was really interesting how they, like, spread the word, like, thieves, like, in the beginning. Because she obviously doesn't have time to take care of, like, her house. Her daughter's, like, taking care of her almost.
Yeah.
She goes into her room, and then her room's all messy. And her daughter's like, thieves, thieves. It looks like thieves broke into your room.
Yeah, that kind of caught me off guard, too.
Yeah.
I was like, who are the thieves?
Yeah. But it just goes, like, very well in line with what's going on.
Foreshadowing.
Yes.
So the professor, to me, with the negotiator lady in the cafe, he came off way too bold to me. Like, didn't you think so? I was like, dude, you need to shut up. Like, stop saying stupid things. Like, she's gonna know. He asked her about work, and he's like, oh, no, trust me. They're gonna call you. They're gonna call you back.
Because you're so good at it.
I was like, no, dude, like, stop talking. Stop telling her stuff.
I felt it was natural. Because, like, he's trying to impress her. Like, they're not dating yet. Like, he's still trying to get her. So he's, like, sweet-talking her.
I was just cringing the whole time. I was just like, no, she's gonna find out.
But he is foreshadowing too much. So, obviously, they failed going inside of the mint. It was so funny how they, like, gathered up all of the hostages. And they lined them up. And they're like, come on, guys. Good job.
Berlin is so sadistic.
I don't know. I can't see him through.
He's like, we all did it together. Yay.
Good job, guys. And everyone's like, come on, clap.
Everyone's dejected. But they started clapping.
I know, because one person was like, okay. And then they're all like sad and clapping.
Yeah, sad clapping. But the big reveal this episode is how they're going to get the 4 trillion won.
I'm going to print it. That was like very, like, oh my god.
Right? It was an oh my god moment.
I really enjoy, like, just from the first episode, like, all of the mastermind planning that goes into, like, this drama. Yeah. It made me feel like, okay, so is this whole thing gonna be, like, a hostage situation?
Remember in Snowdrop, though? I was like, this feels like Money Heist. You see what I'm saying now, right?
I did.
Yeah. But that draws you in.
It does. It draws me in.
Yeah, you're like hooked.
But at least I know, like, they have plans going forward other than Snowdrop, which is like a with the flow type of situation.
Yeah, if y'all haven't seen Snowdrop, go check it out. And we have a whole reaction series on that. It was so much fun.
I'm looking forward to watching the rest of this series because I feel like it has, like, the right amount of comic relief and thrillingness.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
the show.
for sure. And I love Denver. He's my favorite right now. Who's your favorite?
Well, right now, it's Rio. Like, even though he's a little bit stupid, but he's the cutest looking one.
See, I think Denver is the best looking one. He is the eye candy.
But he comes off a little bit childish because he's always like, Daddy, Daddy.
But Rio, I cannot stand his laugh. His laugh is atrocious.
He has the K-pop look.
He does not have the K-pop look. I feel like Denver got the K-pop look. Denver has the movie star look.
Denver does. How did you feel about it since it's your second one?
It's very dark. I felt like it's darker than the Spain one. So are you glad that we started Money Heist?
Yeah, it's definitely like a change from all of the lovey-dovey shows that I usually watch. And I feel like even with the first episode, it kept me on the edge. Like, I want to see what happens next.
I was disappointed and excited at the same time.
Disappointed.
Yes, I was disappointed in how similar it is to the Spain one.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to see if they try to make it kind of their own in the end.
Yeah, you can see how hard Netflix is trying. Just grabbing onto what they know is popular, like
Right.
Money Heist and Squid
Yes.
Game.
So don't let me down, Netflix.
If you enjoyed our video, please leave us a money sack emoji.
I couldn't believe they just left their bags of money outside.
I thought they were supposed to take it in to make it seem like that was what they were after.
Yeah, that was a fail.
If you enjoyed watching this video, please give us a thumbs up.
And hit that subscribe button to get more Money Heist reactions from us. And remember, it's free to subscribe.
And don't forget to ring that notification bell to get all of the updates from our channel.
You can find us on Instagram at PLEB Nameless. We have exclusive content for you there.
Thanks for watching. See you guys next time on
Lifestyle
Lifestyle of the Plebe and Nameless. Bye.